It's too late, Harry. Sussex cries his eyes out begging Charles for return. UK has failed in US. Prince Harry will tell anyone who'll listen that he's taken to life in America like a duck to water, with the former royal recently insisting the US is home, for now. However, his sunny outlook isn't quite so obvious behind closed doors, one close insider tells New Idea exclusively. Harry still finds America and its ways quite foreign, says the source. He worries about the social issues that are far more prevalent here, including gun violence. He spends most of his time trying to recreate his life back in London, including begging the few friends he has left in society circles to visit him. Indeed, New ID understands his childhood friend Charlie Van Straubenzee visited just last week, hot on the heels of his cousin Princess Eugenie staying with him and wife, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, at their Montecito home in February. Harry wishes he could just go for a pint at a pub with his mates, but that's impossible in Santa Barbara, where he'd be immediately recognized, says a source. It's a far cry from his locals in London where publicans were happy to provide him private spaces to linger over a beer. It's the little things like that he misses, as well as key things like safety. A separate source reveals Harry, 37, was never that keen to move to California, and instead was content with the happy medium provided by his and Meghan's stay on Canada's Vancouver Island over Christmas in 2019. The plan, as far as Harry knew, was to try a life in Canada, where he could enjoy the trappings of his royal status in a Commonwealth country, but they'd be within a 3-hour flight to LA to cater to Meghan's Hollywood ambitions, the insider says. But when COVID hit in 2020 and Canadian borders to the US were closing, Meghan hit the panic button and decided they should flee to LA. 6 months later they'd bought a huge, expensive house in Montecito and Meghan was cold calling American politicians and booking them in with Netflix. It was a lot for Harry to digest and his head has only recently stopped spinning. He finds himself missing the quiet life in Canada very often. Among the Duke and 40-year-old Duchess' many new showbiz commitments, Harry's also found himself signing up to write a memoir, but that recently, and rather mysteriously, came to a standstill. A royal expert is speaking out this week to claim that Meghan Markle has had a dramatic change of heart regarding titles. This is in contrast to what she told Oprah Winfrey last year, when she said that royal titles are not important to her. After claiming that titles didn't matter to her, Meghan has since changed her mind and decided that she wants her entire family to have royal titles. Harry and Meghan are very, very keen to cling on to those royal titles, royal expert Neil Sean told the Daily Express. After much deliberation, Meghan decided that the titles would be a good thing, not just for her, but for both her children, too. Meghan reportedly had this change of heart after becoming close to her husband Prince Harry's cousins, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. Meghan became very friendly with senior members of the monarchy, predominantly Princesses Eugenie and Beatrice, Sean explained. After this, Meghan realized how useful a title can be, particularly when you want to move in the correct circles. That is the reason why they want to clutch hold of titles. Meghan had told Oprah last year that the title of mom is the only one that matters to her. All the grandeur surrounding this stuff is an attachment I don't personally have, she said at the time. I've been a waitress, an actress, a princess, a duchess, I've always still just been Meghan, right? I've been clear on who I am, independent of all that stuff, and the most important title I'll ever have is mom. I know that.